Breaking news. Ukraine current events. Didn't Ukraine give up nukes in like 1992 to a promise of protection from both Russia and the USA? Really wondering what's running through the minds of someone in the Russian military right now. Realistically, how long do you believe Ukraine can hold out? After seeing the balls on Zelensky, who thinks he should just call out Putin to an old-school duel deathmatch to settle this war? How do I best help my treasured housekeeper of over 2 decades bring her Ukrainian family to the U.S.? February 25 should be declared Volodymyr Zelensky Day. Call it VZ Day. Win or lose, he has shown legendary poise and leadership the last few days. He deserves a day. I can't watch the news. It's all just too upsetting. The Russian protesters are unbelievably brave, and it gives me hope to know that at least some Russians disagree with their tyrant leader. How can the average person on the other side of the world help our brothers and sisters in Ukraine? Is it possible for other countries to dismantle Russian pipelines like Nord Stream 2? Are people in Russia still protesting? If so, are the numbers growing? I really hope so. I honestly think Russia has seriously underestimated Ukraine's defensive ability. I wouldn't be shocked if Putin takes a pause in the coming days after seeing the losses they've incurred. Should Reddit be removing Russia for obvious propaganda? Why is Reddit allowing Russia to spread propaganda right now? Russian trolls. Will you continue to spend time on sites like this when the government can no longer afford to pay you, or will you transition into phony Amazon reviews? Is anyone else pretty scared? I mean, what are the odds of them coming after other countries? Does Russia look manipulated to you? Or is it just me? Not allowed to post. Most comments deleted by admins. Only few people citing Nazism and fascism in Ukraine. Why does Reddit tolerate what is going on in Russia right now? The censorship is unreal. Doesn't feel like part of the internet anymore. It's just in boring government commercial. I'm so scared I'm having panic attacks. I don't want my country to go to war. What is the Russian media showing Russians right now to justify this war? Can we all agree that Putin is evil? Can we at least quarantine Russia? Hey guys. I live in a Ukrainian city which is under Russian, Belarusian siege. Ask me anything. Curious. How do Ukrainians walk through doors with the giant balls they have? Are the doors just wider there? Sorry. Stupid here. When all of this ends, will Putin be held accountable and go on a trial? Why hasn't anyone in Russia attempted to assassinate Putin? You'd think there would be one rogue agent or a martyr that could end all of this with one bullet. What changes do you think the world will experience after this chaos is over? Is there a good reason not to write anti-Putin reviews on Moscow Google Maps? I live in the USA. and I was curious about how people in South American countries feel about the Ukraine conflict. Why can't Ukrainians commandeer abandoned, captured Russian vehicles? What would happen if Russian forces accidentally fired a missile into NATO territory? I'm looking for Putin's official government address. I have a few bags of sunflower seeds I'd like to send him. What happens to the Russian soldiers that surrender? Russia continues to post nothing but anti-Ukrainian propaganda and lies about the ongoing invasion. They also delete any comment with a competing view. Why have Reddit done nothing about this? Why can't Russia be taken down for misinformation? Why is Russia still up? It's locked and pure propaganda. Is the US equipped to deter a nuclear missile if Putin loses his mind? Is Russia bad guy, Ukraine good guy, a too simplistic view of the current event? What would happen if Putin was suddenly assassinated? Redditors who live in Russia have family or friends in Russia. How are you being told the war is going so far on Russian media outlets? Question. One of Putin's key demands is the denazification of Ukraine. I understand Ukraine's president is Jewish. So what does Putin actually want Ukraine to do? What's your guys' thoughts about Ukraine joining EU? I'm Ukrainian, so obviously all for it. But I would like to know the opinion of others, especially from EU countries' citizens. Is Putin mentally ill, in your opinion? Russia is being quarantined, about time. If they have made the effort to create a 40-mile-long convoy of troops, who really thinks this is going to end nicely? Biden gave a good speech and NBC is tearing it apart. I guess because they wanted it to last 4 hours so he could address everything in precise detail. What would the US response be if Russia nuked Ukraine? What happens to all the abandoned and left behind tanks and military vehicles when everything is over? Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.